Good morning. How is everybody? You guys feeling frisky? There's a friskiness in the energy. Okay. All right. Okay. There's a couple of like little messages coming through, and all right. So one is that, and just, okay, these are, collective and timeless. So, and just in general, any kind of like anything that comes through for me, just, take it if it resonates for you. So now I'm going to lose it. Okay. So, okay, there's one about fear and one about love, which is so interesting. Okay. So one was that like, this is up to what you believe, but I do believe that like the universal truth is that we are love and that we are connected at the heart, but we live in, this other world. And then we live, and also like, okay, I'm trying to like just give this without like dissecting it or like trying to like unpack it too deep. So, a lot of what like I've seen and experienced is that it's like, nothing is black and white. It's like, there's nothing wrong with like pleasures of the earth or like even indulging, but it's like when it becomes extreme, it's bad. When it becomes an addiction, when we get addicted to it, it becomes bad. And then it's like a lot of things that it's like you have to be someone who wants to seek truth in order to like purify. Like I can only speak from my own experience, but it's like things get distorted and twisted. It's like, okay, thank you. I was trying to remember what specifically they were giving me. So it's like, your playfulness, like your curiosity, like your playfulness and your curiosity, like the things that are given to you that are natural, get taken advantage of and get distorted so that, and it's going to be particular to you, but it's like everything that there's like things that you've been through that someone tried to like take advantage of your naivety. And so it's like, I feel like in some way or another, we've all had to learn this the hard way, because it's like, we were all naive we have all been naive. We have, and to a degree, we're all blind to certain things, and unaware of certain things and stuff. So it's like, you have to like want to open your heart again and like be courageous. This wasn't really where I was planning on going with this, but this is what's coming out. So reminding yourself when you can that it's like you're doing the best that you can, and that we're always going to be imperfect. There's always going to be more shadow work. There's always going to be more need to like purify because of all of the distortions. Okay, like I said, that wasn't exactly what I was planning on speaking on, but that's just what came through. And then the other one is that like that experience that I had yesterday, and it surprised me that it hit me the way it did, but that's what's another thing that's interesting is that the more that as soon as you like separate and you're in isolation, you're on your own, it becomes way more spiritual, way more like, I feel like when I was younger, I experienced a very certain supernatural things, and it was like I was very connected, but then you lose that. But then when you come back to being like on your own and you don't have other securities around you or other people like influencing you and stuff, it becomes super energetic again. It becomes very spiritual, and that's I'm speaking from my experience. So it's like yesterday, like things will happen and I'll feel it in my body. Like I'll feel it in a certain, in a certain chakra center or something like that. Like yesterday, it was like fear is what hit me, because it's like that's the thing. That's how there's projections and stuff like that. And that's how it's a spiritual war. So, we're learning how to continue to move through the fear. And not only that, but like you will naturally, this is how I feel, because it wasn't like our bodies are meant for healing. Our bodies are meant for alchemy. Yo, this is like badass. Okay, this was not what's coming to me earlier, but I'm here for it. Like those are natural. Like you are spirit. You are. I mean, you can see it however you want. You can see it like as your spirit in a body, or however you want to see it. But it's like, for me, it's like there's no denying that this is a spiritual experience, and I didn't want to lose that train of thought. So you're learning how to navigate these different things and these different kind of hits that you get. And when you are able to move through it, alchemize it, like not get stuck, not get dragged down by it, like it takes time to learn how to alchemize, but to me, it's natural, because it's just like, you just spend a lot of time in depression, and then you learn how to move out of it. It's like you are learning in your own way, like how to do that. And, okay. Cause that's just that's what they were giving me, because it's something about that with like you, because it's still going to be on you to like, create the order in your life, and like stay on top of things, and not let, not get stuck in stagnancy for too long and that sort of thing. But like you and your guides and like the different towers and different things that you'll experience will help you to learn how to do that. And it will get to where you come back to that flow faster, and that you even become, along the way, you're becoming stronger, you're becoming more resilient, you're becoming more aware, okay. That's what was coming to me, because it's like just big energy right now. Really quickly, I am looking for someone to potentially be a mod for me for night lives that I do at nighttime. I don't currently have like money I can offer, so this would be if there's somebody who wants to like volunteer and be a mod, I would love it. Whatever. I'm not going to do the troll police thing. I think that'd be really cool if we had troll police. I just thought that idea was cool. Like, I feel like, but again, I don't have I can't pay anybody to do that, but I'm just putting it out there because I think it'd be badass. We had a bouncer out here taking care of the trolls. Okay. Handling some business. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, let's get to the card. So you're back on your feet. You're back in this. Okay, there's been a big, so something may have experienced something similar yesterday, where you had this really big cycle closing, like something monumental. Like that's gone. Like that's dead and gone. Like bye. That's what they're giving me for that. They're not giving me specifics, because it's going to be something that exactly what it is. So you're back in this kind of Nine of Pentacles position. We have the Hanged Man too. Hangman as well. Not like the second Hangman. I don't know. That sounded weird. Okay. Okay, so there's like a deeper surrender, or this is not enlightenment, but there's a deeper understanding of like what you're meant to be doing, and the next steps to take, kind of thing. And you're aware that you're like in this full energy, or like you're in this like acceptance, and this I'm getting like this embrace of like taking leaps of faith, and like being like, okay, I've done this before. I have more courage now. Like I'm not as afraid. Like there's something about that. It's really, really beautiful. And you're focused back in on your path. I'm getting your path, like your purpose. Like you're very focused in right now, and not afraid to take these leaps of faith. We had this coupling of the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. That's courage, and also like something to celebrate. And my eyes immediately go to these two people who are like dancing together. I'm getting that you're going to be rewarded for like something about being so courageous. So give yourself a pat on that sounds so lame. Give yourself a treat, whatever that is for you. I'm sorry, I could not think of anything witty to say to that. Okay. All right, let's just get back. Let's just wrap this baby up. Okay, so swaddle this baby up. All right, so we've got like you've moved out of this kind of Nine of Swords. Okay. There was a couple things here. So I was like, you moved out of this Nine of Swords position, which is like mental torture. And there could have been something, because I know this for sure for me, that like one of the things I'm having to learn how to do is to like, it's always like feel the fear and do it anyway, like that concept, but also like, I'm learning how to like really like dig into the self-care, even if I'm feeling fear, like really make sure that I'm doing the things that I need to do to take care of myself, because you start to see, again, like I said, like it's just becomes more and more energetic, and it's about more and more about your vibration and stuff. So it's like, because like for me, like I will do things like restricting my eating to have a sense of control, and that will like once my blood sugar drops, it's like, and then it's easy to fall into negative cycles of thinking or overthinking. And so for me, it's like that's something for me, because we have this Four of Swords reversed, so that's like your health. So it's like maybe being in that state of fear, like could have messed with your stomach or something like that, because I know that's a big one. So they're kind of giving, they're not even giving like I'm not getting a concern. It's just like a note to like maybe be aware of that. Like it may be like something like when you feel fear, like you're like, I can't eat, you can't do anything. Like you feel like you're stuck or something, or you can't take care of yourself. So that's kind of a note to like, keep working on those little baby steps on that self-care, even when you're feeling fear, because it's like, we're going to keep pushing through it. Like we still have to keep going as long as we're here, type of thing. And you know, you're doing an amazing job. Okay. All right. Let me breathe for a second, because I feel like if I get away from my breath, I get spacey. Okay. Trying to figure out what our Queen of Cups is trying to tell us down here. She's giving like, be proud of yourself. She's giving like that Four of Wands, like celebrate something, celebrate yourself, and like make that time for your creativity. It's something about making time for that creativity, because it gives you that sense of wholeness. Like there's something about that. I definitely feel that. Like you need to make that time for your creative endeavors, because okay, so that may be something like you're not outwardly, maybe you don't have people around you that support that, but she's like, but it's special, like it's meant for you for some reason. And so it's like, you make that time for it so that you can still develop that, and you can feel that sense of wholeness. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. So we do have this, our Three of Swords with this Five of Pentacles. So I'm getting that like the financial situation that you're in. Okay. I was like, okay, I don't need that reminder. Like the financial situation that you're in is like giving you heartbreak, or like, okay, well, but I'm not sure if it landed reverse or upright, but either way, whether it's heartache or betrayal, like either way, it's a sense of like loss. It's a sense of hurt and pain, and just aggravated. So I'm getting definitely like making that time for your creative side, regardless of, the financial situation that you're in. And we had this Nine of Pentacles as one of our first cards. So it's like, they're trying to like get your mind off of that. So I'm getting like try not to focus on the things that bring you that hurt, that especially that like that heart kind of pain. Okay, you're back in like a passionate position. So, and yeah, there are three of, okay, and you're not in greed. That's so, just trying to see if there's anything else. It's something about it's a good time to create something. Like there's something about this Queen of Cups, and she's like, it's a time to like dive into your like this like leap. Thank you. Okay, this like leap of faith is like dive into your creativity and allow. Oh, that's beautiful, and allow that to like guide you toward how to create those pinnacles. Like just trust that your creativity is going to guide you to that place. That's beautiful. I'm just going to end it there on a good note. All right, I'm not going to do the incense on this one because like I said, it's a bit hypnotic, and you just got to like, I mean, you can do your own. You should go to love yourself, give yourself life, speak in love and life into yourself in the mirror or whatever practice you want to do. And like I said, I would love to have some help with a mod. I'm going to leave comments open for now. I love you guys with every ounce of me. I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. And you can like and subscribe. I'll leave up my info if you want to send a donation. Okay.